You also do not understand the bills that you receive for payments out of your pocket after you have availed the healthcare services, even though you have a very good healthcare insurance plan in place. You also stay confused on which portions of the services you are paying and why. If you too need answers to such questions, you are at the right place. Hi, I'm Manmeet Chadha. Welcome to Health Tech Decoded, where you get answers to all your queries related to healthcare technologies. Today, I'm clarifying to you that what are the payments you are supposed to pay out of your pocket so that you do not end up making payments which are not your portion but maybe were included by mistake, and you end up paying them because you do not understand that how your portion is calculated. This has practically happened with me 2 times. I was billed incorrect amounts, but because I know the rules around these calculations, the payer call center agreed to their mistake and they removed those incorrect amounts billed against me. This could have been happening with you also. So let's get this sorted for you. The health payments are of 2 types, premiums and out of pocket. How these payments are distributed depends on your insurance plan types. PPO versus HMO versus EPO. We will talk in detail about these payments now. But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. Also, do watch this video till the end because I will show you an example of your payments calculation with actual dollar amounts for any particular year. That example will help you understand your share of healthcare service payment calculations better. Now let's understand the healthcare payments better. The healthcare payments, as we already know, they fall in 2 categories, premiums and out-of-pocket payments. First, we'll discuss premiums. This amount is always paid by the employer or an individual to the insurance agency. And this is paid monthly. And this amount, it ensures that benefits for the patient are given when required. Now, the out-of-pocket payment. This amount is always paid by the patient or the subscriber to the provider or the facilities. Either it's paid at the time of visit or even later. The out-of-pocket amount, it falls in 3 categories. The first out-of-pocket amount that we will discuss is the deductibles. Deductibles is a fixed yearly amount paid for covered in-network services. It's distributed in multiple payments depending on the services that we avail, and this entire payment has to be completed for accessing the insurance benefits. The second out-of-pocket amount is coinsurance, and this amount is a percentage of the cost of covered in-network services being availed at any time. The coinsurance is paid only after the deductible is met. It's never paid prior to the deductibles being met. The third out-of-pocket amount we are discussing is co-payments, and this is a fixed amount paid for covered in-network services availed at any time we visit a healthcare provider. Co-payment is paid even after the deductible is met, and it is irrespective of the deductibles. Now we'll talk about the maximum out-of-pocket amount. This is a fixed yearly amount that has to be paid in the form of deductibles, co-insurance and co-payments for covered in-network services. It's a combination, it's a sum of the total out-of-pocket payments that we do in any year. Okay, so now this is the example that I was talking about earlier, and this is the out-of-pocket yearly payments sum, and this will help you understand the out-of-pocket yearly maximum payment limits better. These payments, as we know, are for the healthcare services availed. So, for example, in a year, the insurance plan has set the maximum out-of-pocket payment limit as 5,000 for a particular patient, and the yearly deductible is 3,000. The co-insurance breakdown they've set up is the 40-60 ratio, like 40% by the patient and 60% by the insurance company. That means the patient has to pay 40% of the service charge whenever they avail any service. And maybe they've set up the co-pay amount to be given as $50 with every patient visit. Now the insurance plan year begins. So here the column called as covered in-network service, it shows all the services that the patient is taking, and then the column extreme right, which is the out-of-pocket, will show the payment that he or she has made for their own services out of their pocket. Now, the first service we'll talk about. The first is a doctor's visit where the patient pays a copay of $50 and the doctor advises an MRI. The second service, the patient goes for the MRI, which costs like $4,000, and the yearly set deductible amount is to be met first. And in this case, the deductible is $3,000. So what the patient would do is, out of $4,000, will pay $3,000 as a deductible. Once that is paid, the co-insurance amount will kick in, and because as we know, it's 40% of the amount, so the 40% of the remaining $1,000 charge will be co-insurance amount that will be paid for this MRI will come out to be $400. So in total, the out-of-pocket reached till now is $3,450. Now the third service is the first physical therapy visit, which is advised based on the MRI reports. Because the yearly deductible was already met during the second service, only the co-insurance amount is applicable here in this third service, which is a physical therapy. 40% of $500 physical therapy service charge is $200. After this payment, the out-of-pocket will reach up to $3,650. Now, the fourth service is the second physical therapy visit. Again, the co-insurance amount is applicable here. 40% of $500 physical therapy service charge is $200. After this payment, the out-of-pocket will reach up to $3,850. Now, the fifth service is a visit to an ENT specialist. The copay amount for this specialist is $50. After this payment, the out-of-pocket will reach to $3,900. Now, the maximum out-of-pocket that remains for the current year is $1,100 remaining. The patient now needs an adenoid surgery, which will cost $6,000. For this surgery, the co-insurance calculated is 40% of $6,000, which is $2,400. But because the max out-of-pocket amount remaining is $1,100, the patient will end up paying $1,100 only instead of the $2,400 calculated. After this service, all included in-network services will be paid 100% by the insurance plan because the patient has already met the maximum yearly out-of-pocket, which in this case was $5,000. Hope that clarifies to you that what payments you are supposed to make and what not by keeping a close check on your bills and understanding them better. Also, do check out this video for understanding your inpatient admissions and high-cost services so that it does not impact you in any case. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel Health Tech Decoded.